I'm here. Well, 2018. It's been a slow start so far. February 2nd. Haven't got out much. I just popped a hole here. Today's target, something a little bit different. Ciscos, Tullaby. Look at this. Already marking fish right here. That'll be Cisco Tullaby. There's some tight to the bottom moving around too. So like I said, that's today's target. Something completely different. Chasing after Ciscos, aka Tullaby, for some action today, basically, but also for future purposes, for bait, for burbot, for pike, for lake trout. So we're gonna see how many we can stack on the ice today. It's really nice out today. Minus 15, 16, slight breeze, not very much, a little bit of snow coming down. We're gonna pop up the otter shelter here somewhere and get at her. Put some Tullaby on the ice. I gotta show you something. I'm so excited. I think I'm on them like crazy. Look at this. Oh, yes. Those are all Tullaby. Like 4, 5, 6 of them maybe. Oh, yeah. So exciting. I'm gonna fog up here right away. I'm so close to getting set up. So close to being ready. I'm gonna fog up. Got my little, I don't know what you call these things again. Foam piece puzzle mats, heater, tripod, little table. I'm here for the day. I'm gonna nail them. I can feel it. Let's get this little buckshot spoon down there and see if we can pick up some Ciscos quick. I'm marking a pile of fish down there. There should be Ciscos. I'm fishing deep, so if I do hook walleye, I'm actually gonna stop fishing once I do catch a couple, just because I'm pretty much gonna kill every fish you catch out of 40 feet. The Tullaby and the Cisco, I plan on keeping though, so a little bit different there, right on the bottom. Let's see, let's put a little zoom on here. There we go, a little bit of zoom. Oh, coming at me right away. I got 3 or 4 fish down there. Holy, it's just thick. Thick, I say thick. Come on. Ciscos like to chase. If you can get them chasing, a lot of times you can get them to eat. See, look at him, how fast he's coming at it. There he is, just like that. See how fast he come up at it? Like he just comes smoking up at it. So keep it going there. If they're starting to chase, keep the speed going, and they should crush it. Come on here. There we go. So this is what I'm after right here today. Ciscos, also known as Tullaby. They got soft mouths. This one is a pretty good size. A little bit too big, say, for a tip-up bait, but he'll work good for chunk bait or for great big lake trout. Okay, so that's what I'm after right there. Cisco, aka Tullaby. Into the bucket you go. Early season, I'm fishing walleye. Seem to always crush them on little rattle bait. Nothing else. This will be used as a way to kind of lure them in. See how noisy it is? Noise is good. Noise brings them in. That fish just charged at it. There's a fish at 36 feet here just taking runs at it. That rattle bait, that was crazy. That's what you want though. I was marking a fish up in 35 feet. I went up to him and all of a sudden you could tell he got really aggressive. Like he was taking charges at it. He'd miss it. He'd go back down. He'd line himself up again, come back up and just charge it. So the rattle bait. So far, one on the rattle bait, one on the buckshot, and then actually I got one before I started filming on the hyper rattler. So there we go. Fish number 3 of the day actually in the bucket. That was awesome though. So that fish was up at 35 feet. That one wasn't on the bottom. It was 5 feet up high. I had a little flicker in there, so I got up to him and then he just charged it. That's why this is so much fun, like on the flasher. Everybody takes these Ciscos and throws them on the ice, like when they catch them. I don't agree with that at all, you guys. These fish are so important to the fishery. If you're not gonna If you're not going to catch them and use them for something, whether you smoke them to eat them or whether you're going to use them for bait, release them. They're fun to catch. Like, I had a blast with that fish. I marked it up in 35 feet, went above it, and then all of a sudden it just like started to charge it. My bait's messed up. That's what you want to see though. You want to see that fish get really aggressive, where you can tell they're like, they come up at it really, really quick, and you can tell they just miss the bait, and they go back down and they look up again, they set themselves up, and they fly straight up out again. That's so much fun. It's like playing video games on the flasher. Here he comes. Look at that. Look at how, see, he come shot up, shot down. You get him to come again. Come on. Here he comes. He's thinking about it. Here he comes. Here he comes. He missed it. He missed it. You can tell he went right by it. Back down again. Come on. He's going to turn himself around again. Come on. Turn yourself around. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. There he goes. I love that. You can almost visualize what they're doing down there. When they shoot past the bait, it's literally just like they miss it, and then they go back down again. And then they kind of slowly start to work their way up again. And then they shoot really, really fast. There we go. And I love when they just chase it like that. Just chase, 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 chase. It's so much fun. Another little, not little Cisco, but another good size bait fish for sure. Get your fin up. Yeah, looks good. Into the bucket. Oh, that fish is definitely interested. Wow, that's a light bite on that one. That was cool though. That fish come up. Smoked it. It was definitely interested. It is bulldogging like a Cisco for sure. There we go. You can sure tell the Ciscos compared to, like, say, a perch or a walleye, they love to bulldog. He come up right from underneath it, and let's get him in the bucket. Jeez, about time. Hardly hooked him. He just come up and barely grabbed it. He come up fast at it, but then really barely grabbed it. There we go. There's a good size Cisco. That'll go really well on a tip up. Really well. Oh yeah. Ciscos. Look at these fish. Greasy, slimy, but beautiful. Into the bucket you go. Oh, these are fun on a little ultralight rod here. Probably gonna start cracking them now for sure. Maybe I'll switch and go to this hole here, so I'm more in front of the camera here for the with this rod. So most of these are a little too big, say, for a tip up, but they'll make great chunk bait for burbot and for lake trout for sure. So this is what I've gone to now, but I'll probably start crushing them here. Just a small little Northland spoon. It's like a 1/16 ounce size. I'm using here a really ultralight rod here, one of my tuned up custom rods. Quick tip, 32 inches, I believe. Got 32, teamed up with just a 500 Sahara here. I like Stradics mostly, but they don't make them any smaller than 1000s, so that's kind of why I use something just a little bit different on this. I want something small. So I'm going to start using that in my main hole here, and then I'm going to put my rattle bait in my dead stick hole, just to, if I start not marking fish, I can use it to draw them in. Oh, look at them take a run at it. Love when they take a run at it. Yes, that's when you're going to catch them. When they take that run right there, that's usually almost a guaranteed thing when they start to go up and down, up and down, up and down, get super aggressive. That's the fun part. It's like playing a video game. Just outside. Kind of outside. I guess I'm technically inside something. There we go. I can be a little bit rougher with them because I'm keeping them. If I wasn't keeping them, I wouldn't be as rough. Towel, doctor. But I'm looking at my rattle bait too all of a sudden. Oh jeez, double. Just got my just got that one in the bucket. All of a sudden I could see one look at my rattle bait. Didn't get my spoon back in the water. There we go. Awesome. That one was a little bit more aggressive. That one, the hook is finally down there. Normally they've been just hardly hooked. This one took it deep. But like I've said already, I'm definitely fishing for bait. Let's get him in the bucket. Word bleeds everywhere. Look at that. I'm just meeting my rattle bait down there. My rattle bait got to 34 feet and there's a fish coming up at it right away. Look at this, right from the bottom. Look him up, come up aggressive. Come on. He's coming up 5 feet at this bait right now. There's 2 or 3 of them coming. Oh, look at that one shoot right back down. Got scared of something. Something spooked him. This one's going to keep going though. Here he comes, turn around again. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. Oh, that bite's definitely turned on for them a little bit. That's 3 fish in no time at all. Right on. Come here. There's a good size one for a tip up. Caught a bunch of different sizes today. Some bigger ones that would be mostly used just for chunking them, or say for cutting their belly meat and using them for burbot. Ones like this size. Come on, girl. Whoa, easy. Ones like this size right here. They're going to be used for tip up, for some pike. All of a sudden, the bite's just gone crazy. Caught 3 fish in like no time here. One kind of double header. I haven't even got my spoon back in yet. I'm just going to keep going with the rattle bait here again. Look at that fish come up to meet me right there. What depth was that at? Look at that, 20 feet. Fish come up. Right here is my bait. Yeah, oh, come on. All of a sudden the bite's turned on for him. Just crazy. Jeez, again, missed him. Come on. 3rd time's a charm maybe? You gonna give me 3? You gonna give me another chance, bud? He did too. Give me another chance, sucker. Got him. Got him. Don't give me 3 chances, Mr. Fish. Don't give me 3 chances. That one was up at 20 feet. Man, the bite just went crazy for these things. Nothing's better than going to target a fish and succeeding for the fish that you're targeting that day. So I'm out today on Mission Lake in Fort Capel. There's great Cisco fishing in all of these chain lakes: Echo, Pasqua, Katepwa, and Mission. I definitely recommend going out. Oh, I love to get them to chase. Look at this other one coming up there too. Coming screaming up at me. That was crazy. That fish came, that was the other fish. That fish came all the way down from the bottom, straight up. So, something you have to really be careful for when fishing in this depth is if you catch a walleye or a perch, it's pretty much going to die. They suffer from barotrauma. Barotrauma. Well, that one, the GoPro died on me, but I don't need it at the moment. So, anyways, as I was saying, here's my pliers. As I was saying, you catch a walleye or a perch in 40 feet of water, it's going to suffer from barotrauma. It's going to die on you. I have had 2 fish today. I've had one like 11, 12 inch perch and one like 13, 14 inch walleye. I kept them both. Shh, I'm trying to talk. Anyways, what I've done to avoid this for the most part is I haven't been fishing right tight to the bottom. I've kind of been fishing about 5 feet up off the bottom for the most part. Once in a while I'll dip down there, and that's how I ended up catching the walleye and that perch. Stay away from the bottom. If you are going to fish in 40 feet and target these Ciscos, these tulubi, try to stay off the bottom. Fish a little bit higher in the water, call them 5 feet. These tulubis like this one will come screeching right off the bottom all the way up. He came 6 feet off the bottom to hammer my bait. So like I'm saying, you are going to catch a few of these perch and the walleye, but incidental. But hey, you can keep them and you can eat them. If I would have got here and I would have caught a bunch of walleye, bang, 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 I would have left here and I would have went shallower in case I caught more walleye, I could release them. But now, since I did catch a couple, I got something to eat tonight, plus a pile of these babies for future bait. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this episode was kind of makes sense. Anyways, you're gonna see more of these fish in the future, but probably not fishing for them. I'm gonna be using these for bait, for lake trout, burbot, and pike later this winter. Thanks for watching.